happy campers, I'm Carla. Welcome to Singing Nomad. I'm at the Catfish Lodge today, sporting the hee-haw look. Where are you tonight? I used to love that show. Well, I'm over here at the Catfish Lodge because nobody comes over here except guests, and I won't be interrupted talking to you guys. Today, I wanted to show you a couple of quick recipes you can take camping, or when you just ain't got the time and you really don't feel it. A lot of you heard my story about when I had a stroke about 6 years ago and totally recovered, thank the Lord. And I have no choice now. And I noticed that when I get off the wagon, because I don't always eat clean, come on, I'm human. If there's a wedding, I'm gonna eat that wedding cake. But I have to eat clean as much as possible, because I am at the stage now that my body really screams at me if I go 2 days eating junk. My body says, what are you doing? And I can't get out of bed. I'm all swollen up and I don't have any energy. I feel yucky. So we gotta eat right. I hope today that I will motivate you and encourage you to at least try to eat a little bit better. Because we feel good. You feel better when you have good fuel. Your vehicle runs really good with quality fuel. You know what? We don't have to be deprived. There are really good replacements that are healthy for foods that we really enjoy eating. So I want to show you a few things today. I'll put everything in the description so you can make reference to it. But I want to show you what you can drink if you just gotta have a soda. Do you ever crave the burn in the back of your throat from carbonated drinks? Well, sometimes I do. I'm a water drinker, but I like that carbonation occasionally. Well, I found these Zevia drinks. I have the Dr. Zevia, like Dr. Pepper flavor, and I have the ginger root beer. They have every kind of flavor you could probably think of. They sell them at health food stores and probably the larger grocery stores. And don't freak out if you pour it out in a glass and see that it's clear and not brown, because they do not add artificial colors. And that's a plus. Now, these are made with stevia. And they taste pretty good. These you will have to sweeten, but I love these LaCroix drinks. Lots of flavors. My favorite is the cherry lime because it makes me feel like I've been to Sonic and have a cherry limeade. I even put a frozen dark sweet cherry in the bottom of my glass. Yep, I don't have to be deprived. I like Sonic. Do you ever crave a good old chocolate bar? I do sometimes. I've found these RX protein bars. Great for camping, great for on the road, great for road trips, great for people on the run. And my favorite is the chocolate sea salt. Love these things. They're a little chewy, but that makes them last longer. So that's a great snack, give you a little sustained energy, and you got some chocolate, girl. I'd never heard the term intermittent fasting until I read an article about it, and I thought, I've been doing that for years. It's just my body wanted to eat that way, and it seemed like it removed sluggishness and I could think clearer. It may not work for you, but check it out, because it has really become a way of life for me for years, and I just feel better. So to break my fast, after not eating for several hours, I started making smoothies. I'm not in the mood for one every day, but it's a great way to get my healthy powders in. Because who wants to mix powder with water and throw it back? Yuck. I love Nutribullet. Thank you, Colin, indeed. This is my second one. And they are so just easy and convenient. Even though I've had blenders, this is my fave. So what do I put in a smoothie? Well, I start with a banana and some sort of nut milk. Whatever your favorite nut milk is, you can start with that. That's a good base. Smoothies are delicious, and sky's the limit with your creativity. Put things in that you like. You can make a green smoothie, a protein smoothie. You could do a chocolate one with some peanut butter, a couple of tablespoons of organic PB, or the powder. Or you could, what else? Make a fruit one. You can eat them for dessert, for breakfast, for snack. And you know that you're putting good things in your body. It's absolutely delicious. I forgot the ice. Always confer with your doctor before you add a powder because there could be a contraindication with the medications you're taking. I'm not a doctor, nurse, nor a naturopath. This is just my journey and I feel better. I'm going to show you a picture of what I look like pre-stroke. And it was amazing to me that I looked like I was on some kind of meds that blew me up. Well, that is leaky gut syndrome, my picture, what I was going through. And I fixed that with this supplement called Ion, I-O-N. I'll put it in the description. I forgot to bring some today. But I just squirt a little bit of that in my mouth every day, and it takes care of leaky gut. It heals everything up and helps my digestion. And I don't look like this anymore. I went to see a naturopath in Arizona, and she was telling me that I needed to rotate seeds and healthy oils. Well, for a while I cooked with safflower oil or sunflower oil, but those oils are pretty potent in taste. So I like the milder ones, grapeseed oil for really high heat foods that I'm cooking. I use olive oil and then I'll rotate it out with some avocado oil because they're milder. The seeds that I rotate are sesame, chia, sunflower, pumpkin, ground flax, and hemp. Now I hate sesame seeds even though I love the oil. So I will just throw it on top of any Asian salad I'm making, and all of these are organic, of course, because we don't want pesticides. I've noticed that since I have rotated seeds and added that to my diet, I feel really good. And I used to go to the doctor, I'm not even kidding, you can look at my records. I used to go to the doctor once every 3 to 6 weeks. It was so embarrassing. I thought maybe they thought I was one of those hypochondriac people wanting attention. I was so embarrassed. I just had a chronic sinus infection, like chronic. It just would never go away. And I was on this treadmill with antibiotics, and it was just messing me up. So when I started seeds, I noticed, hey, I'm not getting sick. I don't have to go to the doctor. Yay! And for sinus infections, I started ordering some colloidal silver sinus spray. I can't even tell you what that is. It's amazing for me not to have to take an antibiotic. Remember, check with your doctor. This is just my journey. But 10 squirts in each nostril. I set an alarm on my phone every 2 hours. And by the next day, I'm 50% better. I love these natural remedies. If we can, I'm so thankful for doctors and medical technology. But if I don't have to take an antibiotic, yes. So if I can do things naturally, I think that's so much better for our bodies and our health. If you are a bread fanatic, I got an answer for you. It's called Dave's Killer Bread. And I use this for avocado toast or a sandwich or what have you. And they've got this organic raisin the roof, Dave's Killer Bread. It's raisin bread. So I love this sometimes for breakfast, but sometimes as a dessert. I feel like I've had a pastry. I'll add cinnamon and plant-based butter. Yum, yum. And then if you've got to have your English muffin, Dave's Killer Bread brand has that for you as well. I keep them in the freezer so they don't perish. I don't have to worry about eating it up really quickly. And I always have it on hand. And I found something recently. This is called, can you see that? Good Good. And it's strawberry jam. They have different flavors. It's made with stevia. See? We don't have to be deprived. We just got to be knowledgeable about some products and some recipes that we can make. So strawberry jam, it's pretty yummy. So there you go, you bread freaks. This is not authentic, but it's my recipe, my take on pad thai. It's very tasty and very quick. I make sure that the ingredients are chopped before I go camping in a little baggie, and I assemble it at the campsite. These Thai Kitchen brand brown rice noodles are going to boil for 4 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to add a little oil to the skillet. Then I throw in some canned chicken. You can use rotisserie chicken that's fresh or frozen rotisserie chicken slices or something you had left over from last night. But I throw in the chicken with the shallots and the cashews. Stir those around, toast them up, and then we're gonna add the noodles into the skillet. And last but not least, the star of the show, peanut sauce. Find the brand that you like. You're gonna mix those 5 ingredients together in the skillet, and you got you one tasty meal, girl. Are you ready for magic? This is quick. Take panko crumbs, put it on parchment paper in a baking pan with 2 cloves of chopped garlic and 2 tablespoons of butter. Mix that all up, put it in a 375 oven for 5 minutes. We start layering with romaine hearts, adding rotisserie chicken. I use the frozen kind so that I always have some on hand. This is my new favorite dish. This is the finished product, and it is so yummy and so quick. So we have romaine hearts, rotisserie chicken, some of these crispy panko crumbs from the oven, and some Brianna's home-style Asiago Caesar dressing. Wow, delish! You're gonna love it. I just got these new prescription glasses. Aren't they fun? They're like cat eye. They remind me of the 1960s when I was in elementary school. They remind me of my 3rd grade teacher, Miss Milburn. She was tough and she didn't take no guff, but I liked her. So after lunch, she would read to us. It was story hour, and we'd put our heads on the desk and rest, and I would just hear about Laura Ingalls and Pa and Ma. It was just awesome, my favorite time of day. Miss Milburn would say, "Class, lay your heads down on your desk. You're too old to be taking naps. But we need to let our food digest. So here we go. And before I start, boys, it has come to my attention from the girls that you have been laughing when I read the part about Paul resting his gun on its butt. Now, there ain't nothing funny about Paul's gun. I will not have that in this class. Is that clear? Troy and Timmy? Mm-hmm.